Walsh. This should be good. Ben has won the punt off several times. Darren is tall.
Category gentlemen.
Weapons, no firearms.
Wow. Who's going first? I guess I am, because I'm lower numbered.
Darren.
I feel like I'm just cannon fodder here.
Is that considered a firearm? No. I'm sorry? Is that considered a firearm?
It can't be, no firearms.
Yeah, it's not a firearm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know if it was considered one. All right. Hey, Paul, look out. Meow. That was my cat at Paul.
Do you know, during the Olympics in London, the only two stations that you could watch archery was Bow and Harrow. It's one for the UK people.
It's a shame I missed the barbecue truck. I wanted to get I wanted to try their sausage. I wanted to get a slingshot.
Shakespeare.
Wow. That is a brilliant.
That's my harpoon.
That's not very nice.
Well, what the fork do you want?
A fork is a weapon.
You can stab someone with a
Stop
fork.
using fork as a weapon. So we're actually going with things that are commonly associated with weapons. We all know that other things can be used as weapons, but
So it's fork.
so
Yes.
weaponry.
No 2x4s, no forks.
So do I need to fix it, or
I'm sorry?
do I need to fix it?
You
No,
need,
let's just go home. We're good.
Okay.
Go use something other than a fork.
Okay. Well, I want to try one more time. Can I pitchforks?
My friend Nick came up to me. He said, "Darren, how did this house burn down?" I said, "It was arsenic."
arsenic is a weapon.
However, we go down path, it's going to be so are any other flammable substances or poisons that can be ingested. We have a category for those. So redirect. You guys are standing up here in the fourth round for a reason, because you're heavy hitters. Weapons is a broad category. Weapons to fire, not poison, actual physical weapons that are used.
Okay, so do
No
it all.
strike, but go again.
Me or him?
Who did the poison? You poison?
Poison, yeah. Okay,
go again.
I went to a nightclub the other day, and the bouncer said to me, "Went, oh, oh, oh." It was Club Seal.
You know, I used to have really long hair that went down the back, but I put it in a glass with some vodka. It was my Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
Oh, think I'm gonna bottle it.
Okay.
I didn't hear, but all right. I got to watch out when I fall down, especially over in England, because they don't say you fall down on your butt over there. They say you fall down on your bum.
That's right.
Actually, you're going to call that firearm explosive device. We'll let this one
Use
go.
cannon.
Well, bomb has been used.
Has bomb been used?
Bomb hasn't been used. Cannon was.
Where'd guy go?
Okay.
All right, his bomb. Have you used bomb? Normally we have a cue counter who writes down, and we don't have one right now. I apologize. So have you used bomb? Okay.
I thought it had. Never mind.
All right. No firearms, but explosive devices. Slippery path. But let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, is it me?
You.
Yeah. I was chatting to Sean Connery the other day, and I was like, "Hey, Sean, is this my settee?" He goes, "No, it's my settee."
I went out hunting the other day. I was hunting for a grizzly bear, but in California they don't allow us to use guns, so I do use a bayonet.
Excellent.
I hate waiting for my girlfriend to get ready. It takes her a long time to put her makeup on.
Grease is the sword, is the sword, is the sword.
I saw this little kitten, right, and it was so adorable, but it stepped on a live wire. It was electrocute.
Electrocute.
It's a weapon.
That's a verb.
It's a verb, and it's not an electrocute. Is not an actual weapon, and we really can't accept electricity as a weapon.
Okay.
So, we think a strike, yes or no?
I think
I think they're feeling their way through the category. All right, go ahead. No strike, but go.
Okay, let's get hammered after this, guys.
Okay.
Okay. He pays.
gonna have to mal it over.
You could go there on a little sledge.
Sledge?
Sledge.
Slay?
Yeah.
A weapon?
No, we can go down a sledge, as in sledgehammer's the weapon, but it's a pun on the word sleigh.
A sledge? Okay.
Yeah, like
Sledge, hammer,
Santa's sledge.
mallet. Sure. Okay.
This guy said to me, he goes, do you own, I should talk a bit slower, shouldn't I? He said, do you own this land? I said, yes, land mine.
I'm going to apologize for this early. A woman walked into a policeman and said, I've been sexually assaulted. And then another woman walked in and said, I've been sexually assaulted twice. And she said, sorry, she's a little rapier. I apologize in advance.
You have a rapier wit.
Yes.
That's sure. I was walking down the street and this woman just took her top off. And I was like, oh my God, what's this? It was a booby trap.
Very titillating.
Tits up now.
Sure.
But I like sculpting with mud, and I like sculpting with marble, but I like sculpting with claymore.
Yeah. Guillotina's charged.
That's news to me.
Is that a weapon? Okay. That's, I've drawn a plank.
Sorry?
I've drawn a plank.
Okay.
Walking the plank. Are my plumbers here yet? Because I lead pipe here.
Commonly associated weapon. Lead pipe. Yeah, we took pitchfork.
It wasn't designed to be a weapon. It's a weapon and clue.
I commonly associated with a lead pipe. Yeah.
That's why there's two of us.
All right. Go ahead.
I saw this feline walking down the street, but then I kind of blinked and I thought it looked like some sort of machinery. I couldn't decide whether it was a cat or bolt.
I use catapult.
Did you?
Catapult.
Yeah, you
Catapult.
did.
Catapult's been used. That's a strike.
One strike, okay. There was... my hair decided that it wasn't going to do anything today. It was an airstrike.
Airstrike?
It's a weapon.
Airstrike
Or is it
actually
more
the
of a
airstrike
maneuver?
would be use of a projectile. So no. So
It's more of a maneuver. It's not a weapon.
No, it's
you
not.
can't go to the store and buy an airstrike.
Can't hear.
If you look through the back of the
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I thought I was going to rock it with that last joke, but apparently not.
Okay.
Well, I was taking this nice tour of the beautiful city of Austin, and we had to stop because the torpedo.
I was in the supermarket or the grocery store, and I missed my turning. Yeah, I was really annoyed with myself because I miss aisle.
You know, back in the revolution down in Mexico, Che Guevara was down there, and he actually decided to offer peace to them and brought them a tray of vegetables. But they said, "Tray, boo, Che."
Very nice.
I got this message sent from far away, and when I got it through, I read it. It just said loads of different types of brie and camembert. It was a cheese wire.
A cheese wire.
Cheese wire. Right.
Well, I think after this is over, you and I can go to the bar and spit a fist of gin.
I've got to hand it to you.
Fist. Fist. Sure.
Okay.
We're accepting fist as a weapon.
And hand.
But does no firearms? Is it on fire? Because we couldn't accept it because it's a firearm. To clarify. So let's not. So we'll take the fist. We'll take the fist.
Okay, so I did the hand one. So I've got to hand it to you.
Okay. No more body parts as weapons. Go.
All right. Where's Larry at?
I saw this young lad standing on this really dangerous kind of needle. In fact, there were two of them, boys on dart.
Boys and darts.
Yes.
Okay. Certainly the dart.
Well, you should write ads for that. You should write them a new blogan. Blowgun?
Blowgun, darts.
Blowgun, okay.
Yeah, we'll take both. Sure, why not? We'll take the projectile and the firing device. Okay.
I was chatting to Charlie Sheen the other day, I was like, "Hey, what kind of gun have you got there, Charlie?" He was like, "It's machine gun." Yeah.
It's a firearm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That would.
So you've had a couple of those.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Gary. It was. I saw Tom Selleck the other day, and he had this weapon that kind of managed to get the sun and burn a hole in someone's head. It was Magnum Fine Glass.
Magnum.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
A lot of hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this new hip hop group out in LA, but they weren't getting over so well, so they decided to just do their things completely naked. It was a bear trap.
Bear trap.
Bear trap.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it, David?
It's a weapon used against an animal. Does it have to be used against man?
All right.
There was a young lady during the Second World War who wrote a diary that was quite famous, and it was about sending deadly materials to people. Anthrax.
All right. We've already discussed how we're not going to take ingested poisons. We're just doing actual weapons. Right? Okay, so we're not doing poison with anthrax. So that'll be third strike. Fantastic job, bud.
Okay.
David.
Darren, thank you. He came all the way to England, or from England, to participate today. So thank you for your efforts. You entertained us all. Please come back. Okay, our next two competitors are, I think I could use that word by now, Dave Wallace and Joseph Crawford. Dave and Joseph, please. Joseph. David. Here comes Dave up the other side.
All right. Next topic. Void, hopefully, of subtle nuances of weaponry. Disney. Used very lightly last year with about 3 puns.
Just don't choke. All right. Who goes first?
Who wants to start? How about Dave?
All right. If you give a joint to a to a prostitute, hi ho. That was a real bell of a pun there. Is Snow White?
So, yes. You, sir.
When J-Lo goes to sleep, everyone calls her the sleeping booty. If you have more than 100 nations, you could have 101 down nations. Sometimes I try to sneak up when J-Lo's sneaking and poke a hot ass. Careful when you're poking that hot ass, you might catch herpes.
Wow!
If I do that, I'll just be Aladdin to my total. That's a good pun. I should give you a little Pinocchio for that. I'm not very good. You're better than me at this. You're better. You're better, Geppetto, than me at this. That's not a strike. You know, when you come up with a bad pun, it's like getting hit in the Peter with a pan. That'd be hard to Tinkerbell, right? If you have an unending amount of fuel, then if you take off, you'll never land. My dream, though, is to get really rich. I want a lot of Mulan. Very nice.
So when a deer takes a piss, is it dopey?
Doing construction, I do it with this lady of mine named Ella, and I say, hey, pass that Cinderella. Cinder.
If you can't take any more hits to the head, are you bashful?
All right, let's take a break.
Wait.
Now is the time to think about your unfulfilled childhood dreams, how you compensate for them in your relationship and career choices. And we're back.
All right. Well, I very recently visited Boston, and it turns out all their dock workers are really short. So I had to go check it out at the Dwarf.
You only got 5 seconds to come up with a good pun. Tick dock, tick dock.
It's my buddy Drew was he got hit in the old tinker there, and he was having a hard time making wee, and so I said, come on, Drew P.
All right.
Wait, Droopy Dog?
Hold on a second. Well, okay. Well, Droopy, one of the 7 dwarves?
Not a dwarf.
No, it's a fun little cartoon. Droopy's not. Yeah, Droopy the dog.
I was thinking dwarf. I was just wrong on it.
Well, I'm glad you admit that makes doing this a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
5 seconds, go.
All right. Disney. I was in trouble in medieval England, and the whole town was against me, and I got all tars and feathered.
I have a very unusual talent. I can sneeze the alphabet, but I can't sneeze Z.
Three, 4, 5.
Good round.
Good job. Okay, Dave Wallace moves on. Next 2 up are Matt Pollock and Alex Petrie. Matt and Alex, please approach the stage.
All-star.
Hey, we meet again. Oh, she's funny as fuck.
No, you're good. I seem to see trophies.
I wish I was thinking Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. We're not gonna get that. Technically, it's Disney.
Yeah, they did.
Hey. All right, anything but diseases. What's up?
Yeah, anything, we could do it again.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It needs a description.
Okay, our next category is going to be correspondence.
So we are going all the way back to smoke signal to today's methods, and we will also allow verbs.
All right.
So, wrap your minds around it.
Oh, can I go?
Yes.
I date some 6s, but I also date some of 4.
Flags. Beautiful.
She female. Email.
Ooh, but do you have a mailbox? Like, I could, oh dear.
They're making a film, but it's okay. They'll fix it in post.
Oh, if they let her.
I like to communicate with my favorite composers. I mailbox.
Oh, because see, I did.
Mailbox has been used.
Mailbox.
It was?
Yeah.
Didn't you just, Alex, didn't you just use?
Does he have a
Yeah, I
mailbox?
have a
strike?
mailbox.
Okay, 1 strike. Mailbox. Oh, I'm sorry. Matt,
On me.
number 20.
Sure. So my favorite cigarettes are Signals. I like to smoke Signals.
I'm always ticking off composers, man. I really P.O. box.
I love to write computer programs. I just can't get enough. I want Morse code.
See, I work a lot with graphs, but they don't listen to me. You can't telegraph anything.
That's true. So I can never figure out what kind of thing something is. I can never tell a type.
I heard news about this man's broken thingamajigger here from the Pony Express. His pony.
Thingamajigger?
We'll allow that. Poor knee.
Sign
Express.
language.
Oh, I would paint that on an ASL.
Ain't that a what?
ASL, an ASL. It's like an easel, but it's an ASL pun.
American Sign Language.
Wow. Did you take the Metro Braille?
Ooh. Well, I sometimes, well, I can't telegraph anything, but you can telephone some things.
I've got a firearm made out of mesh. It's epistolary.
Well, it's better than when I say of that man, I'm wondering, is he male? Or female? I think he's male. Email.
Email's been used.
Email is used right off the
Email?
bat.
Right.
Oh. Ooh,
One
nuts.
strike.
Well, I guess I'm not for cards, I'm opposed cards.
The porta potties over there will not let my wife go in. Dear John, let her.
Well, I heard from a horse that I was dating, and it was awful because he sent it to me in a receptacle for water. It was a Bray Cup text.
Wow.
It's like a Dear John letter.
Impressive.
The 14th of February has hurt me deeply. I am Valentine's scarred.
Ooh. Well, sometimes I hear my teacher who grades things like that, Hallmark card. Hallmark card.
So the Health Alliance for Austin Musicians, they go on the airwaves on ham radio.
You know it. Note.
No,
You note.
Okay.
Know it.
His was better. You know that. You guys.
So I wrote something nice to my bread. It was a loaf note.
Well, at least you put it in the mail and you post-it note. Post-it note.
Oh.
Posting versus mail post, sure.
All right. So all of the people who are not minorities put things up about how less excited they were these days. They were whiteboard messages. Cubicle dwellers?
Man, well, I got the same thing, but from people of a different race. They were blackboard messages.
Hey! My grandmother is so weird. Memorandum.
Wow. I will tell my mum about that. Eesh.
My friend Cora was really sad. Cora despondent.
Sometimes I try to get winged birds from one place to another. Yes, I will sometimes, you know it, take a carrier, and I'll take a pigeon and carrier. I will, no, you know it descent by a carrier pigeon. What? Never mind, hang on. Okay,
Keep talking.
so, yes, a pigeon did a horrible thing. It committed a crime. No, not a crime, a sin. It was sinned by a Korea pigeon.
Wow.
You know it's sinned by a Korea pigeon.
Wow. All
All
right.
right. Look at the time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In Times Square, you can find that there's up on all of the walls some beautiful LED messages.
Ooh, I don't know. My friend Bill said billboard about that.
There's a new army base for trigonometric functions. It was the signpost.
Ooh, I got a drink out of my flagon.
Yeah.
Like a poor man's semaphore.
Yeah. There's a horrible, horrible illness striking all secret agents. Just look around and you can see the dead drop.
Ooh. I got a message from Mr. Madoff, and he said Bernie's letter. Like a burn this letter. Is that a technical term for a letter? Maybe not.
Burn this letter from punting on Bernie Madoff's name.
Maybe not.
What do you want to do? You're closer.
That might not be right.
I'd say that's a strike.
Strike
Yeah,
and go.
go
5
ahead.
seconds.
You might not say that's real, but a note is. A note is.
Okay.
I lived in my apartment only the one night. It was a one-time pad.
Oh, sick. Deep cut.
Ooh. Well, I had a Lee. My friend is a seagull. His name is Lee. Lee Gull pads everywhere he goes.
Sure.
In that case, college rules.
And the Y drools.
Okay. We're gonna let those go, but let's drift back toward the correspondence. Typically, doodling is not correspondence, and the college rule refers to the document itself. You guys are doing well, but focus back on correspondence, communicating with other people.
Cool. So there's a shoe company that's formed its entire municipality. It is the, oh wow, I totally forgot. The Conversation.
I sometimes get great gifts from people who are masseuses, and I can like open it up the way you'd open up a thing a genie lived in. Yeah, I get a massage in a bottle.
Wow. Every time I get constipated, I feel like I could die a log.
Please, quickly.
Sometimes I want to move in a place like where you all live in as one with my friend Kate. Yeah, the communicate.
That's good. I don't believe communicate's been used. Good.
So we gotta watch out for all the bad words here at the Pun-Off. No, none of these discussions.
Ooh. I did my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sext.
Wow, I showed my dad that when I said palimpsest.
Ooh. Man, you was cryptic.
Manuscript.
So I called my friend Iggy Pop, but I don't know how to talk to him properly, so I call Iggy Raffy.
So I have a friend, Ro, over there. Hi, Ro. Glyph here now? I thought you lived somewhere else.
I believe you pulled that out. Well done.
So my rapper homie, he's learning how to make web pages, and I asked, hey, can G script?
What variations of scriptive we use?
That was kanji.
We used
Kanji
manuscript.
script, yeah.
Okay.
Man, like copyrighted things, I hate TM elements. Like trademarks. I hate trademarks. I hate TM elements. HTML?
HTML.
For correspondence, website design.
Yeah, that's more of a language.
Oh, sorry.
And we're not going to even take those.
Okay. I invited some college co-eds over. Just co-eds. Co-eds. You know, you write it in co-ed. It's secret. No one knows what it means.
Right in co-ed.
In co-ed, as in code, writing in code.
Yes.
Code, that's a communication.
We've allowed Morse code,
Yeah, I
code, correspondence code. We've done dead drops. Okay,
Yeah.
code's been done. Okay, go ahead.
Tick-tock.
Do that.
Oh,
No, it's Matt's turn.
Tick-tock.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Yes.
let's peek over there.
Speak.
In that last category about weapons, when they were talking to each other, I thought they would have swords. Swords. Swords.
Sword. Yeah. I feel not like I'm in a river in France. I'm not in Sayans. Sayans.
Sayings, communication, correspondence, sayings. We're heading rapidly toward God help us all, grammar and punctuation.
Yeah.
Fear and trembling should commence right about now. So let's steer back to correspondence, communicating throughout the ages, and written, verbal, however, between people rather than the documents themselves.
I returned to the to the Metroplex. I'm back in Worth.
Ooh, well, I don't know if I'm a predator or prey or not. Prayer, it's a form of correspondence with God.
Yes. Absolutely, God. Yes.
All right. So a felon talked to his priest. It was a confessing.
Well, I beat up a guy named Rowan. Yeah, it was a Rowan Robin. Round robin. It's communicating on
Is
pirate ships.
correspondence round robin?
You sign it, and
Ryan,
then
what do you
you've
think?
mutinied after you all sign it together.
Is this a girl thing?
Mutinies, gals.
Hey, Gary, anybody judges round robin for correspondence?
Punster of the year says yes.
A lot of girls. Oh, and okay, yes. All right.
Two punsters of the year say yes.
All right. So I needed to pay for my education in cryptography by giving them food. It was my subs tuition cipher.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, sometimes I will go to an inn and I will have an invitation.
Yes.
All right. Very good, very good. So I decided to invite Joe Biden. He got my RSVP.
I would have gone, but I didn't have address.
It was going terribly at the movies. I needed to save the date.
Regrettably, yes.
Well, after that co-ed you were dating was in there, she ran out. It was like zip co-ed.
All right.
You go.
All right. I feel like such a Twitter up here.
I'm not going to retweet.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What's up, Doc?
App.
What's up? It's a chat application.
It is. Billions of dollars.
What? What is it?
The WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp. Ew. Well, is it a document? I thought it was a document.
Well, we're not, okay, we said we're not going to go, we moved away from the college rule and
Legal
the
pads.
legal pad. We're not moving for the
Stationary.
documents. Because Dear John letter was great because it's actual correspondence, as is an invitation, as is a Hallmark card. However, just the document itself is not correspondence.
Okay.
So,
Should I do something else? Or do you want to keep going?
what do you want? Okay, so from here on out, if it's not actual correspondence, then you're going to get a strike. So no more freebies on that. So go ahead, correspondence, 5 seconds.
If somebody dies in your family and a person wants to send a condolence letter,
Condolence letter. They're getting off on TikTok.
So when the Fonz uses AOL's messaging service, does he say AIM?
AOLD, but a goodie.
That's BBS.
I'm mistaken with it as you are.
I shot my server that no longer felt love for life. I put a bullet in board system.
Wow.
I I sent a winged bird somewhere and it came back, so I sent a re-egret.
Regrets. Okay.
Okay. So I was playing, no, actually, I was trying to point a firearm at the merciless ruler of Mongo. Yes, it's going somewhere.
Are you going somewhere?
Yes. And along with that, I was talking with him. It was the Ming Game chat.
Game chat.
Ooh. Well, I was in there, but I caught a horrible cold. It was a chat room.
IRC your point.
Oh, dot is bad, and I got a dash.
Dash? That's
Morse
punctuation.
code. No, Morse code.
Oh, you're referring to Morse code. Okay. Sure.
It's SOSO.
We gotta let it go because there's only one other thing that can be
That's
used.
true.
You bet.
No problem. I recently had a daughter. I'm a dada.
It's a SOSO pun. SOS pun.
I don't see that Cat can go any farther either, so absolutely. Go ahead. SOS communication. Sure.
That was a shortwave.
Well, I was at a place where there were a bunch of frogs singing. It was a chorus pond.
We've used
Correspondence has been used.
Yeah, we've used correspondence. So
That would be a strike.
Okay, that's it.
Hey. Fantastic round.
Good work. Good work, Matt. Good, Matt. Okay. Our final two contestants in this round are Andy Belinsky and Chad Wellington. Last call for MVP ballots. We need your MVP ballots.
If you do have any more, actually turn them into the judges' table. Unless if you can somebody just check if there's any orange ballots in the bedpans? If not, any other unfilled out MMVP ballots, please turn them into Stan at the judges' table. Last call.
And by the way, I found out a few minutes ago, Brian has a few more copies of the Schmovie game available. The Schmovie game, if you don't know about it, it's where basically you come up with puns, outlandish names for films. There's setups. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be a film geek to play it. You don't even have an advantage really being a film geek to play it. You just have to love playing with words. It's a lot of fun. He's selling it for a third off of what they sell it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Plus, he will even autograph it for you if you ask. So if you want a good deal for the next few minutes, pick up the last copies of Schmovie.
You know, you play with words, you go mind.
Where's your pen?
Let's do this. All right.
Yes. Our next category is pirates. Andy.
Yeah. The circumference rodents are called pirates.
Shake your booty.
My voice is changing. It's my timber's shivering.
Happy Raj. It's a Jolly Roger.
I don't have any I've only got dimes. I have no quarter.
Oh, that's a very important letter. It's a letter of mark.
If it has to do with your doom, it's a piece of fate.
Oh, I don't want to seize up.
It's a vast sea out there.
He took it. It's okay.
Oh.
All right. We're just to ignore those two because he said C, you ran over. Let's just ignore those two and go back to you. Because C has been used. C's have been used.
Go sail clubbing.
Okay.
All right.
I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to the pooped deck.
There's columns and there's rows.
Rose, Pirate Rose, sure.
Are there any sales on at the store?
Sales.
Was sale? Did you use sale? Sales used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
sale clothing, yeah.
I guess I have to put my money down. I have to walk the plunk.
Okay.
Oh, my knee is not a normal knee, it's a mutant knee.
I don't like to play with knives around small children because I don't like to cut glass.
Oh, that's a lot of keels. It's a keel haul.
The musician that was brought in against union rules was a scab bard.
So the act of making somebody bored, the boarding action?
Yes.
The bus that hit that hotel right there was a blunderbuss.
There's a hook made specially for grabbing women named Ling, the grappling hook.
Grab.
Did you see what kind of baseball team he supported? Because I thought I saw a cap on hook.
Do you patch? I patch.
My friend Margaret, have you seen Peg's leg?
Okay.
Got to give you a hand.
A hand.
A hand?
Hands on ships are what's referred to sailors.
Good point. Well done.
Before I drank, I first ate.
A tin on your head is a captain.
You should. If you don't like the deck you're standing on, you should swap decks.
Don't do cook. Do it.
I will do coke.
Cook and pirate.
Don't do coke, and cook is a
Captain Cook.
Captain Cook.
Was he a pirate?
Captain Cook is being used.
Was he a pirate?
Oh no, cook as in there's a cook on the ship.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's hook.
Was the pun on hook?
Cook.
Cook. On cook. As in a chef cook.
Yes.
Not the Captain Cook that I just gave you guys information about.
No.
Yeah, about that. Cook on a ship, pirates. We're not going to strike you on that one, but a cook is not commonly associated as
Let's
the
get
only-
away from the roles. Okay. The most important part of your entourage, the main staff.
Main staff.
And under the window that you put on that is the mainsail.
I don't have a crow's peak. I have a whole crow's nest.
I won first place with this hip. It's my prize hip.
Prize ship? Prize
Prize
ship.
ship.
I took Tuga Island and I made it into tiny little itty bitty pieces. Yeah, I tore Tuga Island.
Okay. Piracy, Tortuga Islands, you bet.
My friend Jean, my French friend Jean, I told him to march more appropriately. I said, Jean, lift feet.
It actually ended pretty well.
Yeah, not where I thought you were going either.
I'm really gonna take gold of this category. One of these days.
There's a sliver of truth. There's a silver of truth in that.
But don't call the coppers.
Squeak by with that. Squeak by with.
I am out.
Ryan, I think we've earned some new feelings. At this point, we just barefoot. I never even saw his last one. I've never heard that one before. First person is
I was just given a posting by Gary. I'm only going to read it.
Okay, so Chad Wellington moves on. Our semifinals are going to start out with Ben Zeke and Dave Wallace.
So from Gary Halleck,
we have two former champions.
I have some correspondence here written on college rule paper. Whore ratio horn blower. I barely know her. Oh, come on, after a quarter century, he deserves it.
You saying that's correspondence? Right here in Texas?
Well, at least we're not being listened to here in Austin, but NSA.
Oh, snap, Chad.
Seems to me I've heard this song before.
Okay, our next category will be up here in just a second. Yes, we are looking for the category.
Category that ate the canary?
Russian celebrity question.
Yeah, right.
Both these guys have won this competition
I'll poutine
before,
for that
this,
one.
This should be a good competition.
All right, way to set it up. They appreciate it.
Russia's
Is this a new category?
a dollar figure?
It's a new category, I bet.
How did you ever guess? Can't give one that's too easy or tired for y'all. You're veterans here.
Okay, our next topic, our next category is groups, both human and animal.
For example,
Groups.
a human group could be a choir would be an example. For an animal group, a herd would be an example. No proper names. Like
So no
the
sports
Beatles
teams.
is not legal. All right.
I guess it'd be
I'll go.
go. Yeah. Okay.
Because
yeah.
I'm glad I wore my thong today.
Whales. What?
Go ahead.
Whales communicate using an iPod.
Dave, you and I have been up here many times, and I gotta say, from the sincerity of my heart, flock you.
Lots of people are really against murder, but honestly, if you give it a shot, murder crows on you.
Yeah, but then you'll get the mob of kangaroos on you.
Nothing like a big bowl of clam chowder. It's a chowder of cats, folks. Read a book.
It is. It is. By the way, we found everyone, and we killed Jack Daniels. That's right, we were the lynch mob.
I heard that.
All right, we got herd out of the way.
Oh, okay, of course. I like to swim in the ocean, but I have to watch out for the coral reef.
I use these jokes so many times I gotta file them somewhere.
Well, file them in the red or the black or the Caspian, any of the species.
In England, they recently anointed a mafioso. It's a kingdom.
Well, I mean, if we're going to go that way, I have to tell you about my fetishes. There's this one lady I go to a lot. She's my queen dom.
Wait for this to go back. That's right. Hey, look, it's a crowd. Durr.
Wasn't Crowder used?
I said clouder earlier. It's
Oh.
crowd.
Okay. Well, I don't want to stick to the normal conventions of puns, so.
Hey, that fun group on me.
I'm sorry?
Group on me.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. My ear's going litter by litter.
Of course, my favorite fairy tale was Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, yeah. School.
Some people think that the class is half full.
Of course it is.
You can have a choir orchestra.
I gotta tell you, I was playing golf the other day with a couple of owls, and they hit a couple birdies, but I hit the exact number, and I felt bad. It was a parliament. The parliament would be a group of owls.
Phew.
Let's see here. If you maintain your location and you get paid for it, is that a stadium?
Stadium.
Stadium, that's a building.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's a crowd.
The people in it are not the stadium.
Is not a crowd, not a group. No, that's a strike, but you can go again.
You can have a bus hide, but you can't have a bus load.
That offends me. Fans.
Fans?
Group of fans. Yeah, you're fans. These aren't all fans of the pun-off?
No, wait a minute.
And I said, fans.
You can take just about any word, add an S to it, and claim that you are making a group. No. But forget it. We're not giving you a strike, but come up with a group, Ben.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Look. Don't turn into a cow. Stable.
No.
Looks like you got it stacked against me.
Well, they are the people who decide to burst from the inside. They are my employees.
Employees? Is that the word?
Employees, yeah. Employees.
Once again, we're not allowing groups that are formed just by taking a word and adding an S to it.
What else are
We're
employees
talking
but
about
people?
words like choir, herd, words which naturally describe a group. Next time you try that, we're going to have to give you a strike. Okay?
Okay. Well, there needs to be some more planks put up for this. I need more boardroom.
A boardroom full, you know.
And a board is a group.
All right, next year.
You have plenty of time, Dave.
I'm saying this next year. This topic should be banned.
Thank you. Agree. It's not that hard. Ben.
Well, I used school before. It was fishes, but I didn't tell you they were groupers. I used the topic, you see.
I use group though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me?
Okay, that would be a strike.
One
You want to
strike.
win or something?
Use a word that's already been used, it's a strike. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, aha. Look, be careful of your shoes out there. Sometimes these things on your things explode and you don't want to pop your lace.
You know, Nike's favorite slogan, just do it.
It's two people in a group. All right, I didn't know group was two people, but nice trio.
You know, when the whole thing was happening in Vietnam, it was the whole quartet offensive.
Y'all are going to run out real soon.
Well, I wasn't aware of all that. I was with this thing and I sexed it.
Like I said, you're going to run out real soon.
I hope I twins.
Well, with we always say with the palm trees, with fronds like these, friends.
Okay, friends, again, we've been very clear that you can't just take a word and add an S to it. So I'm going to have to give you a strike on that one. Go again.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to club you over the head with this one then.
It's not that hard.
My favorite Chicago basketball team, and incidentally the only Chicago basketball team, doubles.
Said no proper names though, right?
Doubles.
Double. Oh! Doubles. You tripling that on me? Triples?
Oh.
Why not?
If a double doesn't do it, you need to let a triple let should. Oh wait, hold on. I can rephrase that one.
Please do.
Please do.
If you can't trip a double, you should triple let.
All right. I was going to start a story, but I congress.
Thank you.
You know what? If you go to church down on Congress, is it a congregation?
A conversation is not a
No,
group.
congregation.
Congress has
Congregation.
All right.
Or as I like to call it, shitty pun.
Thank you. That was a shitty pun, but now that you've explained it, it is legal. Ben?
Okay, when I moved into my new house, I found these bags all over the floor, and there was guys' bodies in them. It was my house sacraments. House sacraments.
Oh, all right.
Surprised Darren didn't make that one.
Phew! I didn't think I was going to come up with one.
Few?
Wow.
A few.
All right, well, are you mulling it, or is that good?
Okay, you're nodding. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I had to donate a while ago my left eye for science, and I put it on this train. It was at the Organized Station.
Organization. Okay.
There have been so many puns delivered today, I can't add them up. I can't do the sum.
Well, that's your lot, isn't it?
If you're trying to get her to be quiet, if a sock in her mouth won't do it, a gaggle.
A group. It's not that hard. I'm telling you.
Well, you if you see someone, like I said, who has those things on their feet that explode, don't go near them. Population.
All right.
I said populace.
But not population. You're on.
All right. I know. If you get a whole bunch of people together in one country and they all have hearts and livers and whatever, is that an organization?
Has been used.
It has been used?
Yes.
Organization
Just
has been
recently.
used.
2 strikes apiece. You're on, Dave.
I know it. All right, get back.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna tribe this one.
Some people, if you disagree with a horse or if you basically ignore a horse, is it a nation?
Well, I was going to go on this, like I said, this walk around Austin with those people, but we told the guy we have no money. He said, tornado. Tour.
Tour?
Tour group?
Tour? Okay. Really?
All right, fine. I wish I had a couch up here or something that, maybe like a city.
All right. After this, we're going to draw the line on forms of government. We've had nation, we've had city. Let's get back to smaller, more intimate groups.
All right, let's see. There's a pie there, a pie there, a pie there, and a pie. That's 4. I councils. Council.
Mm-hmm. It's a group.
Woo! I tell you what, I'm feeling a little bit peckish up here. Yeah.
Peck is a measure of inanimate objects.
A peck of pickled peppers?
Peck is a group.
Human or animal? A pickled pepper is not a human or an animal, last I heard.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We'll give you a chance to fix that. We won't give you a strike, but We're clear, humans, animals. We're not going into weights and measures here.
All right. Auditorium?
What was it? Auditorium. That's a building like stadium.
Yeah, you could say an auditorium
Isn't it
full of people, but an auditorium is not a group of people.
Right. You wouldn't define the people inside as the auditorium. They'd be.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're giving you
I got
enough rope on this one. So strike three. Let's give a hand to both characters.
Okay, so Ben moves on. Now we have Matt Pollock and Chad Wellington.
Yeah, big things. So,
I'm not
yeah.
that tall.
Okay, they can hear me.
That's right. Here for both contestants.
So sorry.
There. All right. Well, how y'all doing? As soon as we get it. Oh, we've got a topic.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. Shorten it.
I'm first. Okay.
And the topic is
Cleaning. Typically, the topics get a little more difficult, but after that
Cleaning.
grinder, we're taking a little breather, and you gentlemen are the beneficiaries.
All right. So I've got a device that sprays air, or water into the air rather, and I made sure that it was spotless. Mr. Clean.
I'm gonna wipe you out.
that is a cliche. Can you make a pun on it?
I can't do it with bleach one. Or do I need to stay on that word?
No, you can use another word. Bleach
Yeah,
one.
Each one, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I had to get a class on how to drive my scooter. It was my mop ed.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, need to make some broom. Yeah.
This competition's going pretty slow. I think we need to move swifter.
Amen to that.
I'm here. Who there?
What does a Japanese person clean their ears with? A wasabi.
I'm gonna give you a hint and a bit of advice, a Q-tip.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I got a massage by someone from Charleston. It was a great SC rub. Scrub.
Yeah. I don't know. I was there for 9 minutes.
Lies, lies all. Arr. Arr.
I want to swab the decks.
Swab has been used.
Swab's been used.
Strike one.
Yeah.
Good tactic.
Need to clear the air.
That is a cliche. Can you make a pun?
Well, I can, but will I? I don't know. It's right on the bubble.
Wow, you're good at this, aren't you?
Right on the
I mean,
bubble?
right in
It's not going.
the bubble.
That's
See,
two cliches in a row.
I don't want
want
to clean faces. I don't want to clean legs. I just want to clean necks.
Kleenex. All right.
Take it. That was a legal pun, but we gave you a strike for the last two cliches.
All right.
Matt, you're up.
Sure. So I love Miss Moretz and all those films. Chloe rocks.
You can get juice from a capital of a South American country, limon juice, and the acid will do something.
We got it.
I love watching daytime talk shows. The dish watching is the best.
Yeah, I like to keep my grass not moist. I like to keep my laundry.
These will never reproduce. Sterilize.
The guy who cleans my satellite reception mechanism, my dishwasher.
Okay, now dishwashing was used. Dishwasher, we'll let that skate, but be careful, y'all. You only got one strike left.
So the elements in air have decided to go on a diet. It wants to be OxyClean. It's not funny.
If you want to keep gentlemen out, you have to detergent.
Comeback kid.
Soap dog.
So if you're deceitful about the UK dollar amount of soap, you liquid soap.
That's true. I have a tendency to strand my wife. I leave her 2,000 times. Sorry, honey.
I don't know, I think we need to dial it in more.
I like to scrub my behind. Dovetails really well.
Ooh, oh, those people between, above young but not quite old are really bad. I Pantene.
That was fake. That was a shampoo.
Conditioner? I barely know her.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
Would you say that Siamese twins are 2-in-1?
They're head and shoulders above the rest.
That's good. All right.
You see where we're going. We did
I
hair,
see
we've
where
done
we're
hair
going.
products.
Yeah, we have.
We're having a good time, but let's take it back to actual cleaning. But it's not grooming so much as cleaning.
Yeah. Not cleaning of body or body parts.
You've been cleaning that wood table for far too long. Step back from the pledge.
Yeah, you can also get that product from the southern capital of, I forget which country, the Lemon Pledge.
Okay. That's true. Did you know the composition of the forest? Pines all.
Nobody's charging you for this air. It's free breeze.
Ooh.
Nice. So I had to clean that famous singer I was scrubbing booblés. Yeah.
Lovely visual.
Yeah, those ladies of the night, those hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Ellipse. ...
I see.
We got that, yes.
All right, all right. So I like to sit on the side of the highway and car wash.
It came out. It was a wash.
That is a cliche. Fix it quick.
My wash isn't working.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My freezer exploded. Boom, ice.
Interesting.
I'm having a problem getting starched.
So my friend works at the semiconductor manufacturing facility. He thinks it's really hard, but I just say fabric softener.
All puns are a form of irony.
Commonly associated with? Or not?
Okay, we need to nip something in the bud here. We really are talking about house cleaning. Let's leave laundry out of it, or
Okay.
we're going to be here till tomorrow. So,
The tide has turned, is what you said.
exactly. Matt, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm going to win. I have an iron wool.
I'm a made man.
Yes.
House cleaning. It's not hard.
Nice. I will not sell my house. I am a housekeeper.
Sometimes it's the simple ones.
Oh, that Brill isn't feeling very good. It's Brillo.
Fair enough. So I like the movie that features the spaghetti scene with spaghetti and meatballs and the tramp, but I had to make sure that I made sure the tape was clean. It's my cleaning lady. Lady in the... It wasn't very... It wasn't good.
Man, that one was not worth the setup.
No, it really wasn't. It's called stalling.
Can I have your nice sweater? I want to steal wool.
No, it was iron wool. It wasn't used.
Wait, what was it?
No, you're good.
You're good. Steel wool.
You used irony?
It's good. Let me tell my pipe. Come on. So, I decided that I'm going to switch my fabric softener. We are now a bounce house.
Okay, we already talked about laundry.
We did.
So we're going to give you a strike for that one.
That's fair.
And Steve has ever so gently reminded me that we need to start the count a little bit earlier. So we wait for applause to die down, and then we're going to start
Then you're
the
on.
5 count. And you're off to the races.
Cool.
Okay.
So go ahead, go.
So, no, actually, it's Matt's turn here. He just got a strike.
So, Palm Wonderful, those great people that make pomegranate stuff, they are now branched out into martini garnishes. That's right, palm olive.
I like to have water and an alcohol made with juniper berries. For every bit of air that I pull in, I like to have hydrogen peroxide.
Wow, well done. When I'm generating energy, I make sure to bring my raw supplies through the coal gate.
I need to get this down. Do you have a scratch pad?
Okay.
Cool. So I was helping out my buddy in Vegas. I decided to proctor a gamble.
Let's expunge this whole category.
Please.
I have to really, really, really think. I'm ultra concentrated.
We haven't tapped its depth, though.
Tap.
The tap from which whence the water comes.
That's too much of a stretch from drinking. Fix it fast.
Oh, I like to put on TV when I'm doing laundry. I don't like to wash board.
So do you prefer Janet or Michael?
That's cleaning. Yeah.
Let's ride bikes and have a spin cycle.
That's laundry for crying out
Right,
loud.
and
Y'all
Steve
get
shot me the
more.
look as I let washboard go. Yeah. Okay. Nice run.
Let's hear it for both these guys. They took this a long way. Probably a lot farther than we should have left it. And that brings us to the finals.
That brings us to the finals, but before we do the finals, we have an announcement. We have a winner of the MMVP Award, the McLuhan Memorial Most Valuable Punter. This year, the winner is, for the second time in a row, Alexandra Petri. Runner-up to Alexandra was Diana Gruber and Matt Pollock just behind her. But we only have a first place award for this, and it goes again to Alexandra.
Where is the... All right.
We'll do the award ceremony later. Real quick, are we ready for the finals? Yeah. The final topic, which was chosen.
We appreciate your voting with your dollars. We don't know the exact amount because the funds were absconded with by the library staff, but thank you for voting. And the winning category is...
By the way, the people who absconded with the cash are supposed to abscond with the cash. It's not somebody who ran off with it. So anyway, the winning topic is musical genres. The finalists are Ben Zeke,
2 veterans,
and Matt Pollock. Again, 2 previous
Matt
winners.
barely gets to catch his breath.
If I'm doing a dance routine, it's not because I'm a good dancer. Hey Ben, haven't we done this before? Last year. 2 years before that, I think.
So, ready to go? Final.
Sure.
All right, the final heat of the 37th annual O.Henry Punoff! Live from Rush Square Park in O.Henry's backyard.
Ready to start? We'll start with Ben and go.
All right, I had a great biscuit at the restaurant last night. It was a really rock and roll.
I'm tired of your meddling.
Well, then let me wrap it up.
What's Ella Fitzgerald's favorite type of pet? A scat.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hip hop.
You will blues.
Hey, as long as you don't touch ass.
That's fair. My friend Ray happens to have come out of the closet. Ray gay.
That one, I'll let you ska on by with that one.
Well, thank you. Hey, what is the preferred musical genre of open source software enthusiasts? That's right, nu metal.
See, I got my 1040, my W2, and, oh, 3form.
All right. Well, my personal favorite type of rap happens to be the same as my favorite time at Home Depot. That's right, free tiles.
Well, I got this beautiful thing in my backyard. I can grab soup off at any time. It's my cantry.
Wow.
Country?
Country? Country?
Oh, country. Country music, yes of course.
Good.
So I've got 2 friends, Greg and Ryan, and both of them like to sing, but I can't decide, do I prefer Greg or Ryan chant? Yeah.
I'm not good at drawing. I can't even trance a picture. Trance.
Okay.
I flushed my CD down the toilet. It was world music.
So, wait a minute. Weren't you going to have a same-sex partnership with the guy from Riverdale High? Weren't you going to mariachi?
I was, actually. How'd you know? Hey, what's a pirate and his favorite animal called? R&B.
Is Wesley here? Isn't it Western?
We play both kinds of music here.
That's right. And my friend Reed, don't forget, you country. Country.
Okay.
You country? Are you talking about country?
Country, yes.
That is a strike. That has been done.
Oops.
Oh, it has, okay.
The word did not sound much like country, so it was easy to go by, but country has been used. Trust
Fair
us.
enough. So I used something I normally use to cut up pineapple on myself. It was nerdcore.
All right, I got a bowl. I put in some thyme, some basil, some fennel, some parsley. Power salad.
What?
Power ballad.
Nice.
Power salad.
Nice. I don't have a swing or a prayer.
Amen.
And that joke was brought to you by the 37th annual O.Henry Punk Off.
Hey!
I can't believe you didn't think that sooner.
Yeah.
Hey, in Russian propaganda class, don't forget the class sickle.
You know, I see all these people out there, and this is free. We should really sell tickets to these things.
So, do you remember my friend Ray? That's right. When he French kisses his boyfriend, it's a Gaelic.
Look, I'm going to call your boss and see you get a raise for that. I want you to get a new wage.
Oh, very nice. If you wait on the ocean, pretty soon you'll see a new wave.
Wait a minute, I'm here with you. I'm with him. What rhythm? Rhythm. You said R&B.
Rhythm is a genre?
Rhythm is not really a genre of music that I'm aware of. It's a characteristic of music, but...
Can I fix it?
Fix it.
All right.
Quickly.
Sometimes when he and I make bad puns, I'm with him in booze.
Okay. R&B was used, but not rhythm and blues. So. Back to you, Matt.
I'm under your gospel.
What?
Wow.
Oh, gospel. Okay.
That was a broad way to go for that one.
Hey, take a look at my iPod. I'll show iTunes.
Of course. Well,